What's in the game?
Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Save, but still a chance. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Fabian. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed. So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Opportunity! Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? And he's in. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Messi. Cruyff. Well, a really good run. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that!
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Neves. Unable to keep the ball that time. A real opening now. Well, still danger. Ferreira. PELE. Oh, surely! A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And just 5 minutes remaining. And played the pass well. Fabian. On to Kvaratskhelia. And winning it back. Oh, skipping away. But stout defending when it mattered. And that is that, the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Mumbai City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Ramirez. And a strong tackle. Hazard might rely on teamwork. Well, nothing comes of it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Stoichkov. Johan Cruyff. Strong but fair tackle. Silva. PELE. Promising pass. Can he put them in front? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, I have to say, that's a good finish. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He's just passed it into the corner. That's a nice goal.
And the ball is moving again. And the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Essien. Now with Saka. Good-looking sequence. And a throw-in. Good pressure to win it back. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Bukayo Saka. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Declan Rice. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, the first half struggles for PSG were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Mike PELE. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Joao Cancelo. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And he has options available. And got rid of it. 30 minutes to go then. Lionel Messi. Good-looking ball. And deflected behind, so a corner here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Bernardo Silva. 20 minutes remaining. Lionel Messi. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ronaldo striding forward with confidence. PELE. Surely! And doing well to keep that one out. Substitution it is for PSG. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Michael Essien. Jules Koundé on the ball. Getting forward. And let's give credit to the defending. And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a defeat for PSG.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid against Mumbai City.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Ezzy. Kuhl. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. And possession secured, keeper's ball. Foden. Hazard. PELE. Real Madrid coming away with it. Jules. Phil Foden. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Foden. Jules. Attacking possibilities for Real. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Eden Hazard. Dirk Kuyt. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again. Messi's cross really invites somebody to go and attack it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
The Merengues have lost the ball. Safely away. Bernardo Silva. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway, the second half begins. Kylian Mbappe. White. Well, he keeps going. In a decent position now. Well, that could have been the equaliser.
It was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
Ezzy. Foden. Is it going to be? Oh, he's got to it!
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
Well, it could be on for him here. And in range. And it's opening up. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Foden. 20 minutes remaining. He's in behind. And it goes awry for him.
Yeah, went for power, but made a real mess of that.
Ben White. Phil Foden now. Mbappe. PELE. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Very quick thinking there. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Jules. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid against Mumbai City.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Foden. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Individual brilliance. Oh, he's through here! And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Ben White. White. PELE. Cruyff. Nice-looking pass. And he's made headway. Is it going to be? And just like that, Lionel Messi has scored. The first goal was always going to be important.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Johan Cruyff. Ezzy. Foden. And he's in. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Harry Kewell. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. With Real Madrid behind in the game, a corner could represent an opportunity. Ezzy. Peter Jules. Can he do it? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Lionel Messi. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, you can almost feel the goalkeeper's relief.
Well, how close was that? The keeper can't believe he's clutching the ball here.
And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Danger averted. And there it is, the half-time whistle. teams back in position. Second half underway. Messi. Count. Clean challenge. Their turn to come away with it. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, he took care of it defensively. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Bernardo Silva. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Maicon. Great opportunity! Can they cover up? In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Intercepting it intelligently. Not out of the woods yet. Well, he has a flair for the dramatic. Let's give him high marks for that.
Yeah, it's always the risk. You can end up looking a bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows that wasn't a good effort.
De Kout. Mbappe with it. PELE. Jules. Phil Foden. Kylian Mbappe. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Now, in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Your assessment?
Well, it's been a really good...
Oh, in with a chance! Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. Ronald Araujo. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Mumbai City, and they take on Como.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Can he finish this? Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Koundé. Playing with a flow and intensity. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Puyol dealing with the danger. Well, they lost custody of it. Rodri. Oh, can he put them in front? And just like that, Lionel Messi has scored. The first goal was always going to be important.
Well, that's poor defending. Whichever way you look at it, they should have stopped that.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Messi. And Messi in full control of the ball here. And the keeper more than equal to it. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. And the whistle is sounded. Teams back in position, second half underway. Bernardo Silva. Now, Cruyff. Might be a chance here. And offside by a very small margin. PELE. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Johan Cruyff. Giving it away. Paolo Maldini. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Untidy on the ball. Messi. Rodri. And tidily played. And he read it really well. Fine save. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Mumbai City up against Portugal.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Messi. Ricardo Carvalho. Hazard has it. Hazard doing the manoeuvring here. Danger still on. Managed to get it out of there. PELE. Messi. Very quick thinking there. And teammates around him. Well, disappointing end to the move. Lionel Messi. That's useful play. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Owen. Now with Messi. Can they forge ahead? Now they can reset the defence. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And the danger cleared. Eden Hazard. And he's broken free. Oh, and a goal from Hazard. The first goal to give his side such a boost here.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
1-0 then. Owen. Gullit has it. PELE. Johan Cruyff. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. But now it is going to be a free kick after the second infringement. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So underway again, with Portugal looking to find a route back into the game. I think they were expecting a bit more from that attack. PELE. Passed over the middle to Eden Hazard. Ball is loose. Smart defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Michael Owen. Is it going to end up being... Oh, in with a chance! He can't hold on to it. Nicely cut out by Maicon. Owen. Messi. Marquisio. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Claudio Marquisio. Eden Hazard. In with a chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And they will make the change now. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Marquisio. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Nicely timed tackle. Lionel Messi. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. And the referee makes it official. Well, this hasn't gone Portugal's way. Not at all what they had in mind. Sum it up for us.
I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Mumbai City facing Barcelona.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Now, and it's opening up, and a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Zico. Messi. On to Hazard. And cleared away. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Zico. And he's in. Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. Advantage Barcelona. Can't always play advantage, and there's a good example. Pretty straightforward for the keeper. Henry. Lamine Yamal. Carvalho cutting it out. Hazard. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Stoichkov. And now Henry. Lamine Yamal. Vitor Ferreira. Determined defending. Zico. Yamal. Ferreira. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, 2-1 it is here. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And the ball is moving again. The onus is on Barcelona to turn this game on its head. Well read to put an end to that attack. Cruyff. Now with Silva. PELE. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. And clears the danger. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Appear to be in two minds. Veron, not away completely. Well, they can bring it out now. Silva. Now, Cruyff. Eden Hazard. Will he play it in? Can they open them up? And an opening! And a goal! Cause for celebrations again! 2 in front.
Well, as you can see again, this is such a good cross from Hazard, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Henry. It should be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Hazard. Zico. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Hazard. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and Barcelona have lost. That is the big story.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Barcelona against Mumbai City.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Henry! And a solid clearance. Frank Rijkaard. Promising move from Barcelona. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Well, nothing comes of it. Bobby Moore. Andrea Pirlo. Lamine Yamal. Yamal. Will it be? There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Dirk Kuyt. Andrea Pirlo. And on to Kuyt. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Carles Puyol. Messi. On to Silva. On to Messi. Can he take advantage? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Petit. Thierry Henry. Well read to put an end to that attack. And forcing the error. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Yamal. Andrea Pirlo. Confident attacking play. Can he finish this? A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the referee's whistle and into the second act of the drama. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Mumbai City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Park. Zico. On to Batistuta. Now with Park. There it is! And just the ideal start!
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
One 0 then. Messi. And Messi with teammates to play it to, but timely defending when it mattered. Claudio Marchisio. PELE. Nicely timed tackle. Gabriel Batistuta. On to Batistuta. Now with Batistuta. And PSG. Yamal! And foiled only by the crossbar. Danger averted. Messi. Well, the pass from Messi, but not quite accurate enough. Marchisio. Oh, he looks threatening. And a solid stop there. Making sure nothing came of it. PELE. So getting close to the half-time interval and PSG with the lead. What strikes you about what you've seen from them in this half?
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Silva. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner. And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Zico. Gabriel Batistuta. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, the second half begins. PELE. Promising pass. Genuine chance. Well, the personification of sweeper keeper. Zico. Batistuta. Park. Zico. Park Ji-sung. So a half an hour remaining. PELE. Messi. Good-looking run. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that! Brilliant goal!
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
So there we have it, 2-1. Messi. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. "15 minutes left for play. High pressing and good high pressing. This could square the game. And how about that for a save? Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Cleared away. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left. Oh, in with a chance! And it's got to be. Well, the net was gaping, but he couldn't put it away. So Bosloi, Lamine Yamal. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. PSG chasing this game. And that is that, the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
Certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now and they can't afford a repeat performance.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Mumbai City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And clears the danger. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. PELE. And a free kick here. Well, the referee decides not to reach for his pocket at this early stage.
Well, I thought he might book him there, but in the end, I think he's got that right.
Gabriel Batistuta. Oh, big chance! Will he? Can they forge ahead? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. PELE. Eden Hazard. So Bosloi. Johan Cruyff. Szoboszlai. Lamine Yamal. Very quick thinking there. Koeman. And on to Park. Now with Forlan. No nonsense clearance. Maldini. Just like that, they have the ball again. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Lamine Yamal. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So underway in the second half, it's PSG in front, but a long way from being done and dusted. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Oh, bad place to lose it. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Oh, genuine chance. And a decent save. Full credit. Giving it a go. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. PELE. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Into the final 20 minutes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lionel Messi. Zico. Gabriel Batistuta. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Electing to shoot. Well, he was keen to give that one a go. Sadly, lacking a bit of accuracy. Ronald Koeman was able to deal with the threat. Park. Now with Forlan. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Silva. Messi. Well, successfully cut out. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Carvalho. Marquisio. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Can he put them in front? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And a goal! And you've got to say, they definitely took a deflection off the defender.
Well, here's the deflection, as you can see, but you can't blame the goalkeeper. He was just wrong-footed there.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Lionel Messi. Now, Cruyff. Oh, potential danger. And reading it absolutely superbly. To take the lead. A smart stop here. And cover there from Marquisio. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Bernardo Silva. Silva. And trying to extend their lead. Valverde. Mateus Cunha. Here's Valverde. Well, he's certainly not alone. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And time for the change now. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Can he get one back? And the referee says corner kick. And a substitution in the offing. Away by Vidic. He has teammates around him. Eden Hazard. Real chance. He succeeds in clearing it. Cruyff. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Silva. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Claudio Marchisio. Now with Messi. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Koundé. And he's made headway. Oh, a smart save, and that keeps them in with a chance.
Well, there's still a bit of time left. Can this inspire them to go and get the equaliser?
And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
It was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, chasing the game, but now a corner. Ayew. Suddenly they have possession. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. He's going forward well here. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And Carvalho able to deal with the danger. Can they forge ahead? Danger averted. Chances on. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Just 15 minutes remaining. Hazard. Let's see if he can spring Messi with... And he's through here. Chance still there. Never really close to the goal. And it will be a goal kick.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Johan Cruyff. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Eden Hazard. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Can he put them in front? And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Ayew. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. Messi. Still alive. Matvienko. Sudakov. Well, great read there to intercept. And Messi must take the lead here. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Sudakov. Committed challenge. Georgi Sudakov. Cruyff. Pele. Lionel Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Well, not cleared away completely. And it's all rather fizzled out. Sudakov. Georgi Sudakov. Artem Dovbyk. Bernardo Silva. Claudio Marchisio. Cruyff. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Oh, stylish. And he's broken free. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and the header is absolutely perfect. Messi meets the ball with great timing and top-class technique to put it beyond the keeper. What a wonderful goal.
Claudio Marchisio. Now with Marchisio. 10 minutes left for play. Mikola Shaparenko. Regained possession. This could finish it! And the danger is averted.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Well, still time for them to level it, but really sticking to their task defensively. And they need to get tighter here. Well, not away properly. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Dembele. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Dumfries. Bale. Eze. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. PELE. Promising pass. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. It did look on for them, but not to be. PELE. Eze. Bale. And progress made with the ball at his feet by Bale. But nothing comes of it. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. PELE. Chiellini. Eden Hazard. Hazard. Could be. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Ramirez. Joao Cancelo. He has time to play it over. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Can they forge ahead? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Messi. And Messi in a good position. What can he and his teammates do? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again. Messi's cross really invites somebody to go and attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Eze. Gullit has it. Now the forward thrust from Gareth Bale. And it might be. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Dumfries. Bale. Dembele. Bale. Dembele on the ball. Can he put it away? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So making the substitution now. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Silva. Maicon. Rudiger. Now with Chiellini. Dumfries. And they know they need to stop him. Who can he pick out? To take the lead. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? 10 minutes to go then. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Rudhulit. Ezzy. On the cusp of the final whistle, and they're making home advantage count, but only just. Your thoughts?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Mumbai City facing Real Madrid.
The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Maicon. He must finish. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Lionel Messi. Now, options are plenty. How simple for the keeper. Really good interception. Phil Foden. Andrea Pirlo. And cut out nicely. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Andrea Pirlo. Now with Fuller. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. PELE. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? He's in behind. And Ferdinand clears the danger. Lionel Messi. Superbly read and executed. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. And he's in. Oh, might yet do it. And it's in. Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Eden Hazard. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. So following the deflection, a corner kick. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Hazard. Foden. Clean challenge. Hazard. Coleman. To give them the advantage. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Well, he met it with the head, but post rather than net.
Well, he does everything right, except for scoring. He's a bit unlucky there.
30 minutes left for play. And good anticipation. Pirlo, plenty of support here. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Perhaps